victory, baby! Ronald Acuña Jr. continues to own the fish and roast them. Tonight was in a different variety. Snip, press the right button. A leadoff walk in the 7th by Matteo. Great eagle eye there. Two outs, and then press the Ronald Acuña Jr. button. Ronald Acuña Jr. against the Marlins. Some things you guess at and other things you just know, and him crushing the Marlins souls is something we know. And Anthony Bass threw a nasty slider to get to 2 strikes and then tried to throw a better one and hung it, and Ronald Acuña Jr. smoked it into the corner. Matteo was able to score because there were 2 outs, and it got stuck in the corner all the way from first. Must have put the PF Flyers on and to tie it 4-4, and then Dansby walked. So first and second, 2 outs. Ozzie came up and flared one over John Birdie, third baseman's head, and Ronald easily scored, and then Dansby Swanson did his best Forrest Gump impression. I just kept running and turned on the absolute afterburners and completely ignored Wash's stop sign. He said, "No, thanks, I'm good. I'm going to extend the lead to 2, 6-4. Absolutely incredible stuff." And that was after the Braves relinquished the 3-0 lead. They were able to build on Trevor Rogers in the 5th. Trevor Rogers and Ian Anderson were putting on a pitching clinic through the first 5. Trevor Rogers was perfect, 12 of 12, only had 1 3-ball count, and really no hard hits. And Ian Anderson only gave up a single to Garrett Babe Cooper, who we can't get out at all in the first, but was able to get a double play and a couple of walks mixed in. Otherwise, it was cruise control for both starters. And then Austin Riley said, "Let me change that." Got a first pitch fastball, was ready to hit, and absolutely Riley rocket launched it into his favorite spot in the stands. Might want to put up a target and a warning sign, because Riley is going to crush balls in that area. Solo blast, and then a Travis d'Arnaud hustle double, and was able to catch his helmet in the process. Epic athleticism there. And then Willie C. smoked a double into the gap to give us 2-0 lead. And then Travis DeMeritt, the weight of the world got off his shoulders with a clutch 2-out RBI single to extend the lead to 3-0. An 0 for a million on base, and hitless streak is over. The weight of the world off his shoulders. Way to stick with it, and his defense has still been phenomenal through the offensive struggles, and that's what you gotta love. But I want to give him this baseball to say, you got it, you did it, and now the pressure's completely off. Really, really good stuff. And then Ian Anderson, the 6th inning, started great with a leadoff 2-pitch ground out to Miguel Rojas, and then a tweener ground ball to him and Matt Olson. And Ian rushed over to the bag like you're supposed to, but he didn't find the bag first, caught the ball, was searching for the bag. I still think his toe grazed the bag, but it was really tough to tell, and Ian reached back to touch it again, so the umpire called him safe. Replay was definitely not going to overturn that. So an unlucky infield single, and then you could see his frustration, and maybe that played in. Maybe the long 3-run 5th inning played in, because it was a very quickly paced game. Obviously, Ian wants those runs, but sometimes when you get your rhythm thrown off with a long offensive inning, sometimes it just doesn't click in. And then he gave up a 2-run blast to, guess who? Garrett Babe Cooper. Absolutely destroyed it. 446 feet, 3-2 lead. And then a long battle with Soler, 3-2 changeup, walk. And then a super, super long battle against pesky Jesus Aguilar. Got a hanging changeup, and he banged it 4-3. But we were able to come back, as I documented, thanks to Jackson Stevens, who has been probably definitely the biggest prize and probably the most important person in the bullpen as roles continue to get shuffled due to injuries and ineffectiveness. But Jackson Stephens, holy jeez, 2 innings, scoreless, I believe 3 strikeouts, at least 2, maybe 3. I don't know. He had at least 1 strikeout. And he was able to pick up Matt Olson, who botched a ground ball, a little awkward spin to lead off the 7th inning as well. So really, really good stuff from Jackson Stephens. And AJ Minter came in and struck out De La Cruz on a nasty flamethrower fastball right at the knees, noise at the knees to get us out of the 8th inning. And then KJ shimmied the door shut with a Jacob Stallings strikeout, a Jesus Aguilar line out to Adam Duvall. He did give up a Brian Anderson single, but struck out Jesus Sanchez on a 95 noise fastball outside corner. We did get a little help from the umpire, but we deserve it. As always, go Braves. What a win. Ronald Acuña Jr., you're the man. As always, go Braves. Let's start stringing some W's together. Champions forever.